The Education Department says it is very much ready to perform duties for the 2019 midterm elections. More than 500,000 DepEd personnel will be deployed for election duty this year. Nearly half of them are teachers who will serve either as chairpersons or members of the Board of Election Inspectors. More than 36,000 schools will be used as polling centers where voting will be held from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. For the first time ever, DepEd election personnel will be able to report situations on the ground before and after elections. This after the agency launched its election monitoring app exclusive to the Android platform. The app allows members of the Electoral Board to submit reports in less than 5 minutes.
Here, unhampered yung flow ng information and consolidated agad in 3 different levels, division, region, and national. Kaya pag tinanong nyo kami later on, ano nang nangyari, may nasunog ba, o meron bang nasira, sabi namin as of this time, wala. No? Or sabi na as of this time, meron.
Executing the Education Department's election plans did not come easy, as it had to cram in its preparations in a span of 2 to 3 weeks. Education Undersecretary for Administration Elaine Pascua says this was due to the delays in passing the 2019 budget, which includes 50 million pesos funding for maintenance of schools to be used for the elections.
It is because that line item in the General Appropriations Act for DepEd for election purposes, like the Election Task Force, has never been there in the previous budget. So we could not advance funds for that.
Election allowances will now be given in cash instead of through ATM cards to allow election personnel to fully utilize their allowances. Payment of allowances shall come from the Commission on Elections and must be given within 15 days from the May 13 polls.
Nabawasan ka ng 50, for example, kasi yung yung tax mo is 350, hindi mo na ma-withdraw yung 50. Kasi dahil dun sa cash card mo. Tapos may bank charges ka pa, mas mahirap na. So,
honoraria for all election personnel shall be given after completing their election duties, while 50% of their 1,000 peso travel allowance may be given during the final testing and sealing of machines, with the other half given alongside the honorarium. Finally, the DepEd also reminded its election personnel to strictly follow election and civil service guidelines, such as not wearing anything that would identify them with a particular candidate, or even to accept food given to them by poll watchers. Tarpaulins and streamers of candidates are also not allowed in the polling centers. Violations of such policies may entail administrative and criminal penalties and liabilities. Paulo Barcelon, CNN Philippines.